Okay, now we're going to take a look at the main solo section. It's pretty much split into two bits. We've got the first part, then the intro harmony section, then some really frightening alternate picking and sweeping towards the end. So here's the first bit. Okay, to start off this solo, we're going to start on the 5th fret on the A with a downstroke, then we're going to play 8 on the A, skip over the D string and play 5-7 on the G, so. Then we're going to play 5, hammer on 6, hammer on 8 on the B, pull off to 6, pull off to 5. Then we're going to have 7, pull off to 5 on the G, hammer on to 7 on the G. Then we're going to play 5 and then slide up to 15. Okay, so that's the first part. Then the first part's the same again, except we're going to slide up to 17 on the B this time. Then 18. So. Okay, now this next bit is pretty wild. Starting on the 6th fret on the high E, we're just going to play that note, then slide up and then back down again. Then once we've got back down to the 6th fret, so we're just going to pull off to the 3rd fret, hammer on 5, 6, pull off to 5, pull off to 3. Then we're going to have 6, pull off to 5, pull off to 3 on the B, so. Then we're going to do the same sort of slide again on the 6th fret on the B this time, up. And then just kind of basically down that. It kind of tails off a bit weird. We're just going to slide up, do the same pattern that we did on the high E string. Then we're going to have 6, 5, 3, slide to 2, all pulled off on the G. Then re-hammer on 3, 5, pull off to 3, pull off to 2. Then 5, pull off to 3, pull off to 2 on a D. So when you speed that up, it should sound like this. Then after that, we're back into the kind of intro theme. So. Then this is where it gets a little bit tricky. We're going to start off with some alternate picking on the high E string, and it's going to look like this. Okay, so 17, 16, 15, 13. Then back up, then down. So you should finish on 13 there. So. Then we're coming down this arpeggio, so we're playing 15 on the B, 14 on the G, 15 on the D, and then 17 on the A, and then back up. Okay, then the next section. Okay, for this next lick, we're going to start on the 13th fret on the high E, and we've pretty much got the same thing. So it's a bit more tricky because whereas the first lick was all on one string, we've got to change between two strings. So we've got 13, 12, 10 on the high E, then 11 on the B, then back up. Then as we hit the 11th fret on the B, we're then going to continue down the arpeggio shape. So 10 on the G, 12 on the D, 13 on the A, then back up. Then play 12, 13 to end it. So we've got. Okay, the next lick It's probably the second to hardest lick in this solo, because you've just got a lot of shifting that you've got to watch. So we're going to be doing some chromatic licks again, starting on the 18th fret on the high E. So we're going to have, so it's 18, 17, 16, 15, 16, 17, 18, 17, 16, 15, like that. Then we're going to shift and play 13, 12, 10 on the high E. Then come down 11 on the B, 10 on the G, 12 on the D, 13 on the A. Then we're going to slide up to 18 on the A and have 18, 17 on the D, 15 on the G, 16 on the B, 15 on the high E, and then finish on 18 on the high E. So slow, we've got this. Okay, for this last lick, we're back to the beginning again pretty much, so. But then once we get down to the 14th fret on the G, we're pretty much doing, it's like a really sort of big slide. When you do the slides like that, like we saw in the solo earlier, you're pretty much doing it for the effect of the sound rather than worrying about what note you're sliding to and then coming back. So it's, you know, quick. It'll be like this, like that. So yeah, that lick again. Then down this arpeggio, so 17, pull off to 13, 15 on the B, 14 on the G, then 15 on the D, 17 on the A, and then we're just going to run up. So it's 14, 15, 17 on the D, 14, 15, 17 on the G, 15, 17, 18 on the B, and then 15, 17 on the high E. At this point in the solo, it goes quite crazy, to be honest, and it's really hard to sort of like fit all those bits in, but you know, with enough practice you can kind of get it. I think in the middle of the solo, even though it's a really precise solo at that point, you know, it's pretty much how many notes can I sort of like cram into this section. So I mean, that's pretty much what's going on for that part. Okay, now for the next section. Okay, so for the first part we're playing 10, hammer on to 13 on the high, you pull off to 10, and then hammer on 13 on the B, then 10, hammer on 15 on the high, then 13 on the B, so. Then we've got this lick. So it's just literally pedal toning from the 10th fret on the high E string and just trading off between 13 and 15. So. So that kind of thing. I'll try and play it a bit slower for you, so you can see what's going on. Then you're going to use that same technique again, and you're just going to play 12, hammer onto 13, pull off to 12, then play 15 on the B, then we're going to have 12, hammer onto 17, pull off to 12 on the high E, then 15 on the B. So we've got. Okay, then after that we're going to play 12, hammer onto 13, pull off to 12 again. Then we're going to play 15, 13, then each time we play that note we're going to go back to 12, so. Then 17 to 12, 13, then to 12. So slow, it should look like this. And then when you do it up to speed, it should sound like this. And then the last run goes like this. Okay, so we're starting this run on the 17th fret on the high E string. I'm playing 17, 15, 13. Same on the B. Then we're going to play 15, 13, 12 on the high E. Same on the B. Then repeat that. So we've got. Then we're going to have 14, 12, 10 on the G. Same on the D. Then 9, 10, 12 on the D. Same on the G. Then we're going to have 10, 12, 13 on the B to finish. Then bend up 13 a whole step. And then slide up to 24 and then bend that a whole tone and a half. So that run slow should look like this.